Here's something surprising. TikTok creators with fewer followers often make more money than those with millions of followers and subscribers. But you might be wondering, how is that possible? And it comes down to an overlooked approach that turns modest engagement into income. In this video, I'll break down how the TikTok monetization playbook leverages this counterintuitive strategy to help you earn $1,000 per month. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt, and I help new content creators monetize their content from day one. No need to worry about ad revenue or partnering with different brands and companies, just a stupid simple approach to help you make more money from day one. And if you want to be added to the globe, comment down below with your city, state, zip code, province, or country, and I'll get you pinned. The strategies that I'll mention in this video come straight out of the TikTok monetization playbook, and they've helped many new content creators actually monetize their content faster and easier than ever. Now, this video includes 10 different strategies that you can implement right into your business from day one. Now, I guarantee you that if you implement just one of these strategies, you're going to see a noticeable improvement in your online business. I want you to comment down below which one of these strategies you plan on implementing first. Strategy number 1, identify a profitable niche that is in demand. One of the biggest mistakes that new content creators make is they feel like they don't need to have a niche, or they've been told that they can be their niche, which is categorically false and wrong and just bad advice. Because in the very beginning, nobody cares about you, they only care about the problems you can solve for them. And once you have shown that you can consistently solve problems for other people, then they'll start to care about you. In the very beginning, you need to have a niche. A niche is just an area of focus, an area where you're going to create content consistently. And literally any niche that makes money works. Now, I do want to caution you to stay away from trends or fads or things that seem to explode really quickly. For example, a few years ago during the pandemic, everybody was talking about custom masks. Now, custom masks are a thing of the past because nobody really wears those anymore. What you should do is you should identify niches that have been around for 2 to 3 years and have some staying power. Are there people buying physical or digital products? Are there people consistently talking about it? Are there people engaging with that content? Now, another mistake that a lot of new content creators make is they feel like they have to get into health, wealth, or relationships because that's what other gurus have told them. When in reality, there are thousands of niches out there, and you should find a niche that is related to your interest, hobby, passion, or even what you do at work. For example, there are creators making 6 and 7 figures simply talking about stupid, boring old Microsoft Excel. If Microsoft Excel is important and fun for you, I encourage you to pursue that because that is a niche that 27 million people are interested in every single year. What I would encourage you to do is find just one niche. Again, we're all multifaceted individuals. We all have multiple niches, but people will only follow you when they know you for one thing. For example, a lot of people follow me because I teach other people how to make money online. If I magically started talking about basket weaving or cooking tomorrow, a lot of the followers would be confused and simply not consume my content. So in the very beginning, pick one niche per account, create content consistently in that niche, and make sure that you have identified an area where people have problems consistently and they're looking to have them solved. Number 2, create a content plan with a mix of formats. I teach all of my students that they should make 3 types of content. 1, to take advantage of viral trends and viral topics. 2, to create content that displays their expertise. And number 3, community and brand building. Now, to take advantage of trending topics, I recommend something I call the piggybacking method. Basically, we find a video that has 5,000 likes or more, and we find a way to insert ourselves into that conversation. By simply inserting ourselves into that conversation, we'll get some of the views that are already out there. It's really important that on social media, you don't try and make the waves. You try and ride the waves that are already out there, and the piggybacking method is the best way to do that. The second level of content where you're showing off your expertise, that is when you're showing people how you can help them. You are demonstrating that you have the knowledge, skills, and ability to actually solve their problem. Now, this type of content is going to get less views than your viral content, but that's okay. We have a more focused approach where this content is actually going to help us make money. The third and smallest portion of content mix is community building, where you're actually answering commenter questions. I recommend that you make at least one video per day where you create a video reply. Video replies build a deep connection not only to the original commenter, but anybody else that sees that response. Here's an example of how I was able to respond to a commenter's question and built a very deep connection with the original commenter and a few people around her. Back a few years ago, whenever someone subscribed to my TikTok account, I'd make a short video that says, hey, thanks for subscribing. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll make a video response. Now, I did this one time to one of my newer subscribers, and it turned out that she was a sister of a follower of mine over on YouTube. After I made that video, she reached out to her sister and said, hey, this guy Alston actually made a video comment thanking me for subscribing, and you don't know how much that means to me, simply because no one's ever done that before. Now, I'm not telling you that you've got to thank every single person that subscribes to your TikTok account, but making small, simple gestures like video replies will build a deep connection with your audience. I recommend doing at least one of each of these types of videos per day, and it's a simple way to give you 3 videos per day. Comment piggybacking method down below if you want to learn how to piggyback off of viral videos so that you can start getting more attention. Number 3, leverage TikTok's trends for organic reach. One simple way to get more views almost overnight is to use the Creator Search Insights. Within the Creator Search Insights, it allows you to see what people are actually searching for so you can create that type of content. To find the Creator Search Insights, you simply hit the magnifying glass on your For You page and you type in Creator Search Insights. From there, you are going to see a list of topics that are related to your niche that people are actually searching for. What I recommend that you do is look for topics that have an arrow pointing up. That means that there has been more interest relatively recently as compared to a few weeks or months ago. Simply creating videos based on the Creator Search Insights will allow you to get more attention from the people that are actually your target audience so that you can make more money. Now, I recommend that you do one of these videos per day so that you don't overdo it. Also, when you use the Creator Search Insights, I recommend using the keyword or phrase in your video as the hook and also using it in your description. Number 4, build a small but engaged community. One of the best ways to get more attention and to make more money is to build an engaged community where people are hanging on your every word, they're favoriting your videos, and they're reposting them. If you can do that, you can build a small and engaged community. They will actually help your videos get pushed out further and further. If you want to build a small but engaged community, one of the easiest things you can do is simply make text replies when someone comments. The reason why commenting to other comments works very well is because it lets the algorithm know that you've invoked an emotion. And when the algorithm sees that you are invoking an emotion, it's going to push that video out to more people, because the whole purpose of the algorithm is to keep people on the app. And the best way to do that is to make an emotional connection with the people that are already on the app. Number 5, use affiliate marketing strategically. One of the biggest mistakes new content creators make is they just try and promote and sell anything and everything. This is a challenge because it doesn't build trust and credibility with your viewers. What I recommend that you do is you create really good content and only recommend products and services that you truly believe in. A question that often comes up is, do I actually need to have the product in order to promote it? And the answer is no, you don't need to have the product as long as you have a very in-depth knowledge of the product or service that you're promoting. I also recommend that you focus on one niche and one product at a time. If you are promoting 3 different products and 5 different niches, it creates confusion with your target market. And you might have heard this before, but one of the oldest sayings out there is a confused buyer doesn't buy. Only promote one product at a time and only create content for that one product or service. Number 6, if you want to make more money, create and sell a simple digital product. One of the best things that you can do for your business is create a low-level, low-ticket digital product that will help solve a very specific problem. You can create planners, templates, cheat sheets, workbooks, even live workshops to help solve a problem, and your target audience will buy. And the best part about creating and selling these tiny digital products is that you can embed affiliate links in them, and you can actually sell more products and services down the road that solve larger and larger problems. What you should do here is write down all of the problems that your niche has, and then think of different digital products that you could create to solve those problems. You should be able to create your first digital product within 3 days, ideally a weekend, and start promoting it right through your social media. And the best way to promote it is by creating content using the 3 formats that I mentioned above. Number 7, monetize with live TikTok gifts. For a long time, people would give me roses whenever I went live, and I never knew what it meant. One day, I asked one of my viewers, "Why are you guys giving me roses?" And it's because they were actually giving me gifts that I could convert into cash. Turns out that you can make a decent amount of money going live over on TikTok simply with these gifts. And the best way to earn these gifts is to go live and create helpful content. That's the name of the game, really, truly. Create helpful content that solves a problem and that builds a connection with your target audience. Now, if you plan on going live, ideally you want to go live at least an hour or an hour and a half to make sure that you are giving yourself enough of an opportunity to talk to as many people as possible. It's also important to note that when you are going live, don't ask for gifts, don't beg, simply create helpful content that resonates with your community and your target audience, and you'll be surprised how quickly those gifts start to add up. Number 8, you can funnel followers to other monetized platforms. One of the best things that you can do to make more money is you can funnel your TikTok followers over to YouTube. YouTube is great because they have a much better partner program where the CPMs are as high as $20 or $30 depending on your niche. Another benefit of using YouTube is that you can create long-form content where you can demonstrate your skills and expertise at a higher level. Now here, again, don't beg people to go to a different platform. Give them a simple if-then statement. If you want to learn more about how to do this, then check out my YouTube channel where I discuss why more in depth. Another opportunity to make more money with TikTok is to collaborate with smaller brands. Smaller brands often don't get the visibility that the larger brands get, and if you work with these smaller brands, usually they're willing to pay you for the exposure. Now you can do this with UGC content, or you can even work out brand deals and sponsorships with these smaller brands. What I would do is simply Google your niche and look for brands that are medium to small, mom and pop shop type places that are looking for people to work with to help push their brand forward. What you also need to do too is put together a branding kit where you'll show your follower count, how engaged they are, the type of content you create, and why people should work with you. Now that you know these 9 strategies from the TikTok monetization playbook, watch this video next if you want to learn how to monetize in just 2 days.